Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of Blue Collar Shock. Again, as always, joining me is
Fabian.
And today we don't have a guest.
Yeah. So, just a quick little, update on that. So, we were supposed to have my friend Brian on, and he winded up getting caught up. I guess right now he's doing something akin to like an apprenticeship, learning how to make knives. So, he thought he was going to be back by like 4 today. So, he's actually not, but he did inform me that he will be able to make it next weekend. Either day we decide to record, whether that's, Saturday or Sunday, whichever we decide.
Yeah.
So,
I still think it'd be pretty cool for him to come and talk to us and let us know, because I've never made a fucking knife before.
Yeah.
I made a shiv.
We'll see. And and then again, I don't want to go too much into our guest. I want him to be able to talk about all the shit that he's done. But just a little background on Brian. He was my boss when I was working at the Lubbock Shooting Complex. So he has certifications from like Glock and SIG as an armorer.
Shit.
So like he's been through their courses. So he's been in the gun industry for quite some time, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Like I've always wanted to go to one of the armorer courses for like Glock or SIG or fucking whoever. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be badass to go through that. Yeah. And I've even considered. I've seen Grantham, like it's every fucking episode that Sonoran Desert Institute.
Oh yeah.
So like, and it's an online certification and all that shit for like gunsmithing and stuff. And I told Bree, I was like, I'd like to try that. It's something I think would be interesting. I think it'd be really interesting to learn, that in the intricacies that it is. I just don't think I could make money from it. That's the whole deal. It'd be more of a knowledge for me if,
it's a hobby.
Yeah, like a hobby, help friends out if, some shit goes down, and, for all intents and purposes, the apocalypse happens and shit. I would have that knowledge on how to fucking fix a firearm all the way through. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I would like to do those classes too. They look fun, but I don't know. I like tinkering with shit, but I also get impatient. I get impatient and frustrated that a fucking piece won't fit the way I want it to.
You definitely couldn't be a mechanic. You definitely could not be a mechanic, dude. Jesus.
Fuck no, I couldn't. I can't say it the way my dad would say it. It's gonna be an off-air comment I would make. It's kind of racially motivated, I guess you could say. It sounds racist, but it's not. Anyways, that's for a whole another topic. I just want to let you guys know we are drinking a very special beer. I'm super happy we have it.
Yes, you introduced this to me last Christmas.
Yeah, last Christmas.
So, so this is the Shiner Holiday Cheer. And so, normally I drink Shiner just by itself, and I didn't know this existed. I didn't know there were any other variants of Shiner. It was always just like, hey, let me get a Shiner or let me get a Ziegenbock. And when you brought this to the house, I was just based off the way it looks. I was like, nah, this looks a little fruity, man. So I was really skeptical on it, but after drinking it, I was like, oh fuck, dude, that's really good. I really like that. It still tastes like Shiner, but it has what it says. It tastes like what you would think a holiday cheer beer should taste like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, when I saw it at the store today, I was like, oh, the holidays are here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Dude, okay, so there's two drinks. They always come out with the Christmas drinks or whatever you can buy at the store. There's always two drinks.
Right.
That I always want. One alcoholic, one non-alcoholic. Alcoholic one, of course, this one.
Right.
Non-alcoholic is the cranberry Sprite.
Dude, it's funny you said that because I saw that the other day and I grabbed a 12-pack and
it's good, huh?
It is the shit. I had Bree try it and she doesn't like it. She's like, it tastes too spicy. It's like spicy Sprite. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? This is amazing.
It's delicious.
It is so good. Like, when I get paid this next Friday, I'm going to go buy another 12-pack. Yeah, that's going to get stocked in the fridge. It is so fucking good.
Yeah, I fucking love it. And I get excited. I'm like, oh my God, the holidays are here.
Well, see, I just picked up a creamer for my coffee. and it has a Grinch on it. So it is a gingerbread cookie dough creamer for my coffee. It's fucking awesome, dude. It tastes like you just
good.
dissolved a gingerbread cookie in your coffee. It is fucking amazing. And again, Brie, same response. Had her take a sip. It's too spicy. So I was just like, what the fuck do you mean it's too spicy? This tastes like the holidays.
Yeah. Well,
So,
what was I going to say? It's, so you brought up coffee, right?
right.
And I was thinking of doing, and this is letting you guys know, this is just ideas I'm bouncing around on. Let us know what you think, if it's a good idea or we're just blowing smoke out of our ass. I want to do coffee reviews.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. I love coffee.
Yeah, we can do like once a month. We'll do like just a regular cup of coffee, but we have to make it the same way every time. I'm not talking about no Starbucks. I'm not talking about like an actual store that sells coffee. I want to buy a bag.
Go buy, either the bags or the pods or whatever.
And make it, and then we just sit back, enjoy some coffee, and then review it. But we would have to make it, same amount of sugar, creamer, every time.
Yeah.
Because I want to give a review on the coffee. Because and we've all seen the Black Rifle coffees. We've seen, the Blackout coffees, like all sorts of Pro 2A coffees. And they all say they're amazing, great. I'm like, okay, cool. But I want to rank y'all. I want to see.
Well, see, I've never had any of those coffees before. Typically,
I've had the Black Rifle one.
But I've never had that. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's just I fall back on old habits. So before Brie got us the what the fuck is it? The Keurig. Yeah. The Keurig. Shit freaks me out still. It's fucking weird that technology works that way. But anyways, I had one of the, you had to put the little white filter on the inside. You put this, scoops of coffee in there, fill the water tank up, and then it makes coffee like that. And then you throw the fucking filter away. And I will admit, the Keurig is really cool because you just grab it and fucking throw it away. I was like, holy shit, this is so much cleaner and simpler. And what the fuck is technology, man? This is so different from what I remember seeing my dad and like how I learned to make coffee from my dad. And so before that, dude, Folgers. Folgers, classic Colombian coffee. Or, occasionally I might spice it up and get like the breakfast blend or whatever the fuck. But then Brie wanted us to change it, and so they sell the Dunkin' Donuts like it's already the ground coffee. It's the same way as the it's the same exact way as the Folgers, but it's like the hazelnut because she loves hazelnut. So we did that for the longest time, and then I guess she just got fucking tired of it, or she's really big on like the germ shit. So she's like, nah, this thing is gross. We need to get a Keurig, and I'm like, we just need to clean it. You just run
vinegar through it.
Yeah, like it'll be fine. She goes, no, we can do that. So then we got rid of it, and I was like, you don't understand. I miss having just a hot pot of coffee, just right there, ready to rock. Just a pot of coffee.
See, like, the Keurigs, they're efficient, they're cool.
They're quick and convenient. I will say, it makes a cup of coffee like that.
Yeah. But there's a certain charm about the pot
of coffee. Yeah,
you pour your coffee, you throw it back in the thing, the sounds that makes it
because it's classic. It's classic. The hot plate, the coffee pot, and then just the way that the coffee comes out.
Yeah. See, like my grandparents growing up, they had this white one, and like it wasn't a glass or nothing. It was like the double wall insulated.
Oh, jeez.
Coffee pot.
My grandma has one of those. Yeah.
And that son of a bitch lasted the test of fucking time. I think it finally broke like maybe a year ago, and I remember being like 5 years old and they having that.
See, my grandma got one that was like that double insulated, but the one that she got was like stainless steel on the outside, and they had that since I had gotten in since I had like started living with them like my later part of my high school year, like my high school years rather, because I stayed with her for probably close to like a year and a half. So I think it was a junior when I went to my grandma, but I remember it's just something about coffee, that smell, like waking up and just that smell of coffee, man.
Yeah,
I think it'll just always bring back good memories. I love coffee, and it's just, I think coffee is just it's comforting.
It is.
It has a comforting smell, aroma, just feel about it.
It also might has to do with the fact that caffeine is a highly addictive substance.
Yeah, well, I mean, so is nicotine. But it's like the same thing, when I smell cigarettes, like most people are like, ugh. But when I smell cigarettes, I think of my grandparents.
Yeah.
When I smell a Black and Mild, I think specifically of my Theo Philip.
Yeah.
Because that man would smoke so you can buy the pack of Black and Milds, like a 5-pack. And, most people will go through that 5-pack maybe in like a week. My man was smoking 3 packs of those a day.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, he was smoking Black and Milds like fucking crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It goes back to the whole. Certain aromas can take you back.
Yeah.
Same thing with music and certain tastes and just certain imagery. Just
definitely.
instant, just teleportation. You're fucking back there, and you're like, oh shit, dude, I haven't thought about that in years.
Yeah.
Bree brought something up. That it just took me back. It took me back to when I was like in elementary school. She was talking about the pouch milks, the Gandy pouch milks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I just love the chocolate. I was like, man, you're a basic kid. She goes, what are you talking about? I was like, dude, strawberry. I was like, everybody, shit. I was like, nobody really knew. If you knew, you knew. So when they would bring in the crates, or they would have those crates in the lunch line, you had to dig all the way down to the bottom of the chocolate. And they would always put maybe 4 or 5 of those strawberry pouches. And if you found one, that was like fucking striking gold. Yeah, it was like.
I remember I would always get it. And go like the table and shit.
Yeah.
And I would grab that bitch and put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
If I knew I left it up there, somebody's
take that motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Bitch. I was like, hell no. And I wait till I eat everything, bro. And my mouth would be dry as fuck. I'm like, I'm so fucking thirsty. I'm gonna save it though. Just fucking eating cardboard ass food. And at the very end, just bite that corner off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was the way to fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck the straw in the pouch. You bit the corner off and you...
Yeah, it was the shit.
That was the way to go. Hell yeah. And then I remember the square pizzas.
Oh,
the square sausage pizzas. I fucking miss those.
Bro, come to find out. Okay, so I was reading on somebody, I guess, did research on that shit.
Oh,
the
okay.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Is fucking mayonnaise.
What?
It's mayonnaise based.
The sauce that was on our pizza?
Yeah, it's
no fucking way.
Yeah,
dude.
it was. I did not believe this shit, and there was this video clip of the guy remakes it at home. Of following the recipe, and he, when he took the bite out of it, you could see in his eyes, he went back to childhood. He was and he was like. Just took the whole pan and walked out of frame. I was like, this boy's about to go relive his whole childhood.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's mayonnaise based. Yeah.
Well, because of the liqueur we're drinking, I went and bought this cream soda, right? And I was paying for it. And dude, I didn't realize they still made these, but they had the fucking gummy candies that look like little pizzas. They also had the little ones that look like little hot dogs.
Yeah.
I didn't know they still made those.
Yeah.
That shit made me smile. I was like, dude.
Yeah, every now and then you'll see them. Yeah.
I remember, I never thought I'd see that in a United gas station. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, they still make these? Holy shit. Dude, that's back to when I was a fucking kid, dude.
So anyway, we got off topic, guys. If you think we should do coffee reviews, okay, a quick little episode, just the coffee. It won't be a full length podcast or nothing. It'll just be a 5-10 minute video or audio.
Yeah,
a coffee. We'll start with stuff you can find at Walmart, or Dollar General or whatever.
Yeah,
and then we'll eventually branch out to shit we'll have to order from the big pro two-way companies, Black Rifle.
Yeah, so we'll start off with Folgers and Dunkin' Donuts.
We should do that Death Wish one.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've kind of wanted to try that.
Yeah, the Death Wish one. They make a bunch of different other ones. There's an 1803 for Texas Independence or something like that. I think it's 1803.
Well, we'll have to do that.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think
once a month we'll do a little
individual coffee thing separate from all of this.
Getting fucked up.
Yeah. Well, we'll start before we start the episode. I think that would be a good opportunity as a warm up for the voices and everything. Get the coffee review done. That once during the month, and then that's out of the way. And then you can post it whenever you want.
Yep, sounds like fun. But let us know if you think we should do that. We like the idea, but let us know. Comment, guys. Let us know.
Yeah.
And with all that being said, let's get into our spirit of the week.
All right. So, the spirit of the week this week, it's not a liquor. It is a liqueur. Not that I've ever really known the difference. If you tell me it has alcohol in it, I'll fucking drink it. So, but this, I'm really interested in it. So this is Select Club's Pecan Praline Whiskey and Cream Liqueur, which has 17% alcohol. That's pretty much it. There's not a description.
Yeah, there wasn't really any.
The bottle looks really nice. It's definitely some thick ass glass for sure.
Yeah. So those of you guys who live in the Lubbock area, which is most of our audience, specs on Slide Road. There's this woman who works there. I think her name's Jesseline or something like that. I can't remember her name. I'm fucking with her name. But this woman, she knows her shit.
Yeah.
If you ask her for something, or like, hey, I'm looking for something, blah blah blah, for blah 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 event, she will come up with like 20 different fucking recommendations, and be like, but my top picks are blah blah blah, and she'll be like, yeah, those are good. That one's good. That one tastes like shit. I'm like,
Well, I can appreciate the honesty.
Yeah,
You know, some
like-
people are just like, that's so unprofessional. It's like, oh, dude,
no,
hey,
she's
if it tastes
straightforward.
like shit, tell me it tastes like shit. Because I'm going to be pissed if you sold me something that tastes horrible.
Yeah, she's like the fucking sweet tea vodka that we did.
Yeah.
She's the one who recommended us that one.
Really?
Yeah, and she also recommended us this one. She's kind of, I think she's kind of started to notice us when we come in, because she's as soon as we come in, hey guys, what y'all looking for this week? The fuck is that supposed to mean?
What are you insinuating, huh? You insinuating I have an alcohol problem? Because I do.
Damn, I can't smell very much right now, but it does kind of smell pretty good.
Yeah. It's like a, just a,
Sweet.
no, because it's
It's
real
really
soft. It's a real soft smell. You can't really smell the alcohol too much.
Yeah, because it's definitely a fucking cream.
Yeah, that's 100% a cream.
Yeah. Well, we have done a cream before. The strawberry and cream.
strawberry and cream moonshine.
Yeah. That was good. That was,
Yeah,
dude,
that
my
one.
mom loved that shit.
It is pretty good.
So hopefully this will be good. We went with this one because I think Thanksgiving, pecan pie.
Pecan pie, yeah.
Pecan pie.
Dude, I'm the same way, but so when it comes to Thanksgiving, I think you're like in one of two camps. You're either you're like pro pecan pie or you're pro pumpkin pie. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think pecan pie beats the ever-living daylights out of fucking pumpkin pie. Bree's family, dude, like, I think probably from like this week on until the end of the year, it will literally be every single time if we go over there, hey, do you guys want some pumpkin pie? Some pumpkin pie? And I'm like, do you have pecan pie or any other pie besides pumpkin? Because you've taken the magic out of it, and I don't really like it anymore. So
Okay, see, for me it's kind of different. I will place pecan pie above pumpkin pie.
yes,
But if somebody offers me a slice of pumpkin pie and there's nothing else, yeah, sure, okay. I'll
well,
take it.
yeah, I mean,
But here's the thing. I can force my way through a slice, but I'll enjoy it a lot better if it was like smothered in whipped cream.
whipped cream, yeah, no,
If you
that
like
makes it
smother
bearable.
the
Yeah.
shit out of it,
yeah,
then I'm like, all right, this is pretty good.
yeah, okay,
But-
and I can
but-
get down with that.
But
But
a pecan pie, just straight slice.
yes,
Don't even give me a fork. I'm gonna eat this bitch like a pizza.
yeah, dude, it's but
Dude,
I'm a pie
I
person.
I hated pecan pie as a kid. I hated it.
No, I loved pecan pie as a
I
kid.
hated it. It
love
wasn't
pecan
until I
pie.
was, I think, maybe 16, 17, I started to like it.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, I had weird taste buds.
Apparently. All right. Well, hey,
All right,
bottoms up.
Huh.
That's good.
It's tasty. It's really tasty.
You know what I would feel like, and this is why I brought it, because I think it would be good with this. Dr. Pepper cream soda with pecan praline whiskey and cream.
My thing is the carbonation, though.
You ever had a Coke float?
You make a good point. You make a very good point. Try it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's try it. Ugh. This might upset my stomach later, but this is for my wife to have a problem with, not y'all.
Let me see.
Dude, pecans, a lot of fucking pecans. Dude, I can't wait. I have a pecan tree in the backyard. This is the first year we've been in this house where I'm actually going to be able to harvest the pecans. I'm so excited.
I fucking bet, dude.
Can't fucking wait.
All right, so.
Hopefully my dog doesn't eat them all. All right, cocktail hour, guys. Cocktail hour.
Let's see how it turns out.
Oh, it doesn't look good, though. It looks all curdled and shit already.
That's good. It's like a Coke float.
All right, I gotta try. Let me see this shit.
All right.
Okay, well, so while we're doing this part, the liqueur itself, what would you rate it?
I would rate the liqueur itself. I haven't had very many liqueurs in my time, I'm going to be honest. Just due to the fact that most of my life has been spent drinking whiskey and being sad. So, it's different for sure. It has a really, really good taste to it. All right, there you go.
Dude, but it looks so nasty.
It does look so nasty. It does.
That shit looks like curdled milk, guys.
But it's good. It's good. Dude, it looks that way when you make a Coke float.
Yeah, it does, but I don't know. I should just shut up and drink it.
Just shut the fuck up and drink it.
Okay, yeah, that is good.
I fucking told you.
That is pretty good. That's like a Coke float with like butter pecan ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would say that. I think that would make a really good, like, there we go. Really good holiday drink.
Yeah. That is exactly like a Coke float, but instead of just vanilla ice cream, butter pecan ice cream.
Yeah, butter pecan ice cream with fucking you know what I think helps with that is the fact that it is a cream soda. It's a cream soda Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. So
instead of Coca-Cola, it's cream soda Dr. Pepper with
guys, all right. So pecan praline whiskey and cream with Dr. Pepper cream soda. That's a 5 out of 5 for me. That's delicious.
Yeah, that's a definite 5 out of 5. It's really good. Yeah. And I really feel like most liqueurs, just kind of based on the trend, they're gonna favor flavor over, I guess, your alcohol content.
Yeah,
so that way you
like 70%. So it's something to where, hey, this is a holiday drink. We're all having a good time. We're all smiling, but we're secretly getting fucked up. Just don't tell grandma.
Right, exactly. Grandma takes a sip, she would be none the wiser.
Yeah.
She might be like, "Oh, that Coca-Cola has a lot of acid in it." Yep, Grandma sure does.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would recommend that as a holiday drink, guys.
Absolutely,
that's fucking delicious.
That is fucking fantastic.
Yeah. I'm gonna serve this shit at Thanksgiving.
I'm really glad I brought that fucking Dr. Pepper.
I'm glad you brought it too.
Because I was like, man, because I didn't know what you were doing. I thought I was like, okay, so the last time we had a pecan anything, I think it was a rum.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe it's a pecan whiskey or something pecan. I really feel would go good with the cream soda. And then, sure enough, here we are making fucking adult Coke floats here.
Okay, but so the cocktail, the mixture of the two. What would you call it if you had to give it a name?
Pecan. I would call it the pecan whiskey cream soda.
I kind of want to call it like a pecan shooter.
Pecan shooter. I wouldn't make it as a shooter though. This would be good as like just a full on drink.
True.
Like you. So what you do is like
a
you
martini glass.
No, you would cool like almost like just a regular glass. I would say like a regular glass.
Mason jar.
Maybe a mason jar if you want to drink it out of that. But I would say just like a regular cup. It's a regular cup. Chill the cup. Chill that. Make sure everything's nice and cold. And then I would say the only thing I would probably do different is I would put this in here cold. And then probably put it just a little bit more, and then fill that up to the top, and then just.
I think I know over like ice too, with like a straw and whipped cream.
Yep. Oh yeah, you could almost make it like a fucking shake. Yeah.
Like, I'm
a little bit of
fun
chocolate
with
sprinkles on the top.
Hell yeah.
Maybe fucking crumble some fucking pecans on top of it.
Yeah, that shit looks delicious. I might do that. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you think I should make a little cocktail out of this. That'd be fun. I do have some like mocha whipped cream.
Oh, wow.
Alcoholic mocha whipped cream.
Never had it.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
We had fun with it last night.
All right.
Okay, all right. So,
Oh, shit.
my ranking for the liqueur by itself, I would say like a 4, 4.5. But as itself, it's really good. It is really good.
I'd give it a 5. I really like the pecan praline. I've just had to grow. Again, I told you about Brie and her ice cream obsession with pecan praline. So
Yeah.
I think it's a 5. I mean,
It's
I
really
don't
good.
I don't find anything wrong with it. The flavor's good. The alcohol's not overbearing. Maybe a 4.75. I think I just it's a personal preference, but I would like to taste the liquor just a little bit more to know that I'm an adult.
I could see you making the drink and then throwing like an actual shot of like pecan whiskey.
Pecan whiskey, yeah, just like a little,
kick.
yeah, like a what do they call it at the coffee shops? Like an espresso shot, a power shot, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, just like
that, yeah.
just boom, real quick, mix it in, then fucking do that. That's really good.
It's good.
So, price point, what did you pay for that?
I don't know. I want to say like $20.
That's not bad.
20, 25. The reason why I say I don't know is because I bought like 3 other bottles at the same time and cashed out, and I spent like $150.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
So-
That makes sense.
The biggest ticket one was the one we're having for Thanksgiving.
Oh, man, I'm excited
And
to try
I'm
that.
not telling you guys about that one. I was so excited, and I'm not sure if it was because we had Eskimo Hut before with like a triple shot, and I downed that bitch, or I was just really excited about the bottle. I'm so excited about the bottle. I told my wife it's going to be a centerpiece from now on. It's going to be an heirloom, and one of my boys are going to break it. I'm going to fucking bust some ass. I swear. Like, how I am about this bottle is how the dad was in A Christmas Story.
Oh my god!
With the
with
leg lamp.
the fragile leg.
Yeah.
It's a fragile. He's like,
Yeah.
let's be Italian.
Yeah, that's how I was over this damn bottle. I was like a little kid in the store. I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm buying this. I'm buying this.
Yeah, that's how I felt about me buying Japanese whiskey. I told Bri I need another bottle.
Yeah, I need another bottle too. Yeah,
But see, like you have your Japanese whiskey, and then I have my Japanese whiskey.
and I still think we need to do some blind taste tests on some of these things.
Yeah.
That way, see if like, especially with that, if we could tell the difference between ours.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like do both side by side.
I'm almost certain I could taste the difference between the two. They have.
I think I could too.
I think they have different flavor profiles.
I think I could too. I still think it'll be fun to do.
Yeah.
It'll be another excuse to drink.
Do we really need an excuse to drink?
No. Not really. So yeah, very excited stuff for Thanksgiving, guys. I was honestly really nervous about Thanksgiving episodes because I didn't know what the fuck to get.
What do you mean?
Like
food?
liquor wise, I didn't know.
Oh
what to get.
yeah.
That's why I like when I said like that girl. I wish I could remember her name, and I'm sorry I'm butchering it. I want to say it's like Jezeline or something like that. She's a slender girl. She looks either like Puerto Rican or Hispanic. One of the two. I can't fully put my finger on it. But she knows her shit. She's very helpful. She's very nice. And her recommendations so far, I think 3 of the liquors we've had over the show were some of her recommendations. And every time have been a good ranking from us.
Yeah.
So far she's shooting 100%. So I'm not doubting her expertise at this point.
Oh, for sure.
So.
For sure.
Anyways, guys. So, how you drawing your light?
Good. I had to replace the batteries already.
Already?
Yeah.
Kill that shit.
Yeah. Well, see, and actually, I mean, it's a good thing I did that because the batteries I currently have in it, they're Surefire.
Oh.
The Surefire battery, because I had a whole bunch. I went and bought like a 12-pack of the Surefire.
Yeah.
Because the other flashlights that I have a smaller Surefire, and then I have like an X300 to Fury. And both of those are Surefire, of course. So then I buy Surefire brand batteries, but they're the same batteries, like the 1, 2, 3 volt, 3-volt battery or whatever. So because I was just sitting there, working from home, and I was just sitting there fucking with my light, and the light was like hella dim. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell happened? So then I had to take it off, popped it out, and I was like, I wonder if... I had my Surefire flashlight sitting right there. I was like... oh, hey, it works. Fuck it.
Well, shit, if it works, it works.
Well, I was almost... Because I was like, man, fuck, where am I going to find more of these batteries? But then, testing it out, now I know. I just... Everything I have currently, like light system wise, as far as like weapons or just lights in general, they're all Surefire powered. It's all that 1, 2, 3 volt battery.
You can get those at like Cabela's. It's like a little like 8-pack of them.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep buying Surefire. I've always run Surefire. For sure, like for like lights, I've always run Surefire. This is the first time I've owned a light for a weapon system that wasn't Surefire. But, when I was living on base, literally everything, like when you went to the fucking flashlight section, they didn't have Streamlight. It was all Surefire.
Yeah.
It was all Surefire. So I was like, yeah, all right, cool. So like my first Surefire flashlight was like a $35 flashlight. It's still pretty bright, but I had to buy it because they were fucking with us when we were in e-school, making us pick up fucking trash outside at night and shit. Mm-hmm. So bought a flashlight. I was like, yeah, that bitch bright. Ain't gonna miss no trash. And then somehow, they're walking behind us. They throw down trash out of their pocket. Hey, bitch, fucking trash right here. Get back, motherfuckers. It's like, God damn it, dude. No fucking way. No shot, bro. You threw that on the ground. Fuck you, man. So, yeah. But no, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I really am. I just need a fucking holster for it.
You just need a holster.
That's
I'm surprised you haven't got one already.
I'm poor. I had to pay all the bills. Literally, I got paid from my VA check and all of it.
Yeah.
All of it was gone.
I know the struggle. We all know the struggle.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, guys. It is a bitch.
So I'm trying to win the lottery.
Speaking of the lottery, is that what,
1.6 billion.
Billion with a B.
Yeah, with a B.
We were talking about this earlier before we started recording, and all I can say is, like the meme says on social media, I won't tell everybody I won the lottery.
But there will be signs.
There will be signs. I'm like, we'd probably still live in this house maybe for a couple more months. We'll probably finish out the lease kind of thing.
Yeah.
But these guys will know I won the lottery. Y'all will know I won the lottery because... there'd probably be a Barrett behind me. It's some other stuff. And a lot more stuff.
I think the first thing I would buy that you would know, that you would really know.
It'd be a JDM, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm talking about gun-wise. Like, if it was just guns, like, if obviously, if I showed up in a fucking R32 GTR all decked out the way I want it, you'd be like, So.
Yeah, but like, where are we going?
Right. Gun-wise, to be honest with you, I think the first thing I'm going to buy, I would probably buy a Daniel's Defense fucking AR pistol.
Yeah.
I'd buy an AR pistol. Like one of their AR pistols, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not an SBR, an AR pistol. But anyhow, I would have a fully decked out like AR pistol the way I want it. It would be a fucking fucking aim point, fucking T2 fucking red dot. I'd have a suppressor on it. Fucking nice ass fucking like angle foregrip. It'd be decked. It'd be decked, my boy. You'd be like, So where'd you get that from? I found it at the thrift shop, man. Like they didn't even know it. They thought it was an airsoft rifle. I got it for $30, man. To be honest with you, I mean, I didn't want to tell nobody about the deal. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, shit, man.
Speaking of which, did you see that they opened up that new Jeepos?
I did not.
Yeah,
I knew they were opening it, but
they opened it up yesterday.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We checked it out. They were giving out like free hot dogs and shit for the kids.
Oh, just for the kids?
Well, I'm pretty sure I could have got one too.
Oh,
but
okay.
I had already ate.
I'm a fat ass. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if I eat. Let me get a hot dog.
Dude, it wasn't like no like microwave hot dog. They were like out there with like a flat top grill and shit.
Oh shit, yo, let me get a hot dog, my boy.
Yeah, toasted bun and everything.
Oh my god, you guys got relish and mustard? Let your boy fucking tear this shit up.
Yeah, it was a good store though, dude. They had a lot of cool shit in there, and their gun selection
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good. I might have to add that store into my rotation of like gun stores that I visit weekly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. I want to put again, like I said, I want to put a long gun on layaway and buy one and just get it out of the way.
yeah,
Like it says, something like a 308.
you should, bro. Get you one like that.
Yeah. That's a plan, something like that. Just nothing super crazy. Now, if I get something like that, it's gonna be like a probably $700-800 fucking long gun, something like that.
You don't have to, dude. Mine was like 300.
I know, but I'm saying I'm probably gonna spend about $600-700 on that. Now the glass is where I will spend.
See, like that's what I always
No,
say,
like it's gonna be like $1,500 glass, like Night Force type of fucking glass. I mean, here's the thing, and the reason I say that is because I've shot on Night Force optics, and they are fucking clean. They are very clean. But I've also shot on some Vortex glass that's like super fucking clean as well. Vortex has some good shit. But this is like for the AR, right? There are, I guess I wouldn't necessarily call them alternatives, but they're alternatives to like the ACOG. You know what I'm saying? That are cheaper, but I've shot with the ACOG. I've run that before. So for me personally, I understand the system and how it works. As far as the intricacies of making it as accurate as possible. So if I get something for the AR that's going to be a little bit longer range, it's going to be an ACOG. It's going to be a fucking Trijicon RCO. That's just what it is. I like the glass. I like the way it works. I was looking at upgrading my iron sights, my pop-ups, to the Magpul Pros. Those bitches are expensive.
How much are they?
The front sight by itself is like $95, and the rear sight is like $85.
See, I was looking at some. What was it? I think it was Trijicon, because Trijicon makes their own
Iron sights. Yeah, they're pop-ups.
Yeah, they're about the same price. They're pretty fucking expensive. I was looking at them and some other places too, but I was like, I think I'm okay for now. I think I'll be alright. I want another gun, guys. I want another gun.
Me too.
But I also want to keep upgrading my guns and buying new stuff for them. And
I lied. The rear side's 109. The front sight is 89.
Okay, yeah, I've seen those. Yeah,
yeah,
those do look nice though.
Yeah, they're a lot more slick than the big fat fucking
little.
And I mean, they're
chubby little bitch.
Well, they're still good. Those are still good backup iron sights. Just I really like the way that these look all around. They're, in my opinion, just the overall presentation on the firearm just looks a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You still need to get a light for your AR though.
Yeah, I know.
That should be your next one.
Yeah, I probably will do a light for mine. I was thinking about going with an O light. They seem like they have some good lights.
I've been tempted to get an OLED. I just haven't really gone that route yet. Streamlight hasn't let me down yet. So
yeah. No, I got you. That makes sense.
So I don't know. I do love the fact that a lot of the OLEDs are rechargeable.
Yeah.
a lot of them are rechargeable. I'm like, oh, that would save me so much money on batteries.
Yeah, but... Well, no, I guess you could solve that problem because there are, like, solar power things where you can recharge it. It's slow as fuck, but it's still an option.
Yeah.
And sunlight's a natural resource, and, you know, if you have something that's like a small... Because me and Bree have that. We have something that's like a small... Almost like a small solar panel, and it's supposed to be able to, like, recharge your phone, and it has its own, like, light on it and shit like that. She bought that a while back. And something like that, that's something I would throw in her pack. You know, because we were talking about that fall movie and shit, and I was like, dude, like they fucking dropped their pack and shit, and I was just like, yo, you guys are fucking idiots. First off, climbing all the way the fuck to the top so you can spread some ashes. Come on, man. Come on. Just put your jizz inside of it and just call it a day, okay? You know?
I wasn't thinking that.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't know. What do you do with ashes? You snort them like Coke?
Throw them in the ocean.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you could do that too.
Yeah, throw them in the ocean. Throw them over a canyon or something.
I think I saw a movie with that somewhere where it was like, dude, you snorted my grandfather's ashes. He's like, sorry.
I don't know what your grandfather went, but god damn, that motherfucker was good. I want another.
Oh, god damn. You got any more of those ashes, dude? Holy shit.
Speaking of ashes, and going back to the Thanksgiving bottle, I can't wait to show you guys. My wife has said whenever I pass, she's going to put my ashes in this bottle because I'm so excited about it. And I told her that's okay. That is okay. I'm fine with that. As long as the stipulation for me passing is still fulfilled. Throw my ashes in it. But I'm pretty sure you can shove like a pound of tannerite in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then take it to the range.
Nice.
I want to go out with some tannerite.
See, I told Bree that with my ashes, like, obviously you can hold on to some of my ashes because the plan is for us to buy a house. And what I want is something akin to, like, a mausoleum, but like a Japanese-style mausoleum. Like, I want you to be able to put my ashes in, like, a concrete thing where you can open up the concrete, pull the ashes out, pay your respects, have a picture of me, and I want it to be, like, something for our whole family. Yeah. Like, as we dive through the generations, that's where the ashes go. This is where you
have me on the top.
Yeah, have me on the top, and then that's, you know, everybody else, like me and Bree on top, and then just go down almost like a family tree.
Yeah.
Something you can go in honor. And I told her, like, you know, if we buy a house, it's one of those things like where if we pass, this house needs to be something that does not leave our bloodline. Does not leave our bloodline. Like, it's a house that will never be sold. It'll be passed on from generation to generation to generation to generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I think you can do that. You can set it up like in an estate, and it'll like have to stay with family or some shit like that.
Yeah, and so if that's what it takes, and that's what I'll wind up doing, because I do not want our house to be sold. I don't want some random fucking, you know, jabby fucking living in my house. You know, be like, oh yeah, hey, this is my new house. Be like, hey, you know, like I came in that house first. I christened this bitch. If you use a black light, you'll be appalled about the places you see where there's cum. In fact, I'm a little appalled, okay, thinking about it. But it's gonna happen. You know, like a dog marking its territory, you just gotta come on it, right?
So, as you said that, my mind went straight to thinking of a song. I'm sure we've all heard that song. It's raining man, hallelujah, it's raining.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about.
Okay, so my mind went to you jizzing on a ceiling fan and then turning it on. And it's just spraying everywhere.
It's efficient. That's efficient. I like it. Gets the job done.
I can see you doing that with the ATM comes to your house.
Holy fuck!
Just have like a little bottle of it, just ready to go.
Yep, almost like a bottle dispenser, and it's just like the minute it starts spinning, it's like like a sprinkler, like one of those spinning sprinklers you put. Yeah, but it's just like with
y'all
jizz.
might take me down, but I fucking jizzed all over all of you motherfuckers. Made you my bitch.
Exactly, man. That's fucking funny.
It can suck it.
Yeah, they really can.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, speaking of ATF, did you see that that video that Colleen Noir put up? Over there, the law that they're trying to pass in Oregon.
I have not.
Okay.
I saw the thumbnail. I just haven't had a chance.
So essentially, the idea is that all I don't know what the fuck they call it, Oregonians or Organians or whatever fucking weird ass name people call from Oregon call themselves. See, that's why I love being a Texan. Because I am a Texan. Easy. Oregonian, Organian. Look, you sound like something from fucking Game of Thrones. You sound fake.
It's not. I can't say that word. Starts with an F. It rhymes with maggot.
But either way, so the whole idea is that if this law passed, this would be the first state that would require you to register your firearms, and you'd have to have a permit to own said firearm, and that permit would have to be issued by the police department, and then there'd be a registry that the police department would have. They would know where your firearms are. They would know everything about that firearm, basically. So trying to make it like any other place that's like that. Because, okay, so for instance, right, in Japan, you can own a gun in Japan. The common misconception is that you can't own guns, and that's not true. You can own guns, but you have to have a permit. You have to you have to go through a test, and you have to have, I think it's like 95 to 100% accuracy on your test, and that's with a shotgun.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right. It's like, bro,
like slugs at least.
No,
buckshot, birdshot.
I think it's just birdshot.
Oh my god, yeah.
But I think like it's just like accuracy in the sense like most of your pellets are hitting the target. That's not hard. But it's like, hey, taking you skeet shooting, bitch. You better not miss. It's like, oh god.
we got 10 pigeons. If you miss one, you fucking fail. I'm like, oh god, no.
Wait, this only holds two shells. We're launching all 10. You better fucking make it work. Like, no, please.
It's not even a fucking like proper sight, just a little bead sight on that bitch.
Gotta fucking do it like anime. Wait for them all to come together. It's like, boom, boom. Holy fuck, dude. But yeah, so anyways, so there's a lot of very stringent things that you have to do. And then, realistically speaking, in Japan, I think the only thing that you can really own is a shotgun. You can't own,
like pistols and
rifles. Can't own pistols, rifles, things like that. Definitely not fucking rifles. You cannot own a rifle at all. Handguns, maybe, I think if it's under a certain caliber, perhaps, maybe like a 22. Yeah, I know. But, a 22 is better than no handgun, I guess. If you're in that situation. If you have a choice, obviously our first choice wouldn't be a fucking 22 caliber fucking handgun.
Yeah, no. Grantham did prove that they are effective.
Proper shot placement.
Proper shot placement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the positive side of 22 is like there's like fucking literally no recoil.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing as shooting a fucking airsoft pistol. Yeah. Same fucking thing. Basically the same fucking thing. So, but yeah, so Oregon wants to pass that law, and it's.
I said let them.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I mean, even the Oregon State Police, they've come out and publicly said like, you as a law-abiding citizen, this affects you and only you. This does not affect criminals, people who are not law-abiding. This is only going to make it harder for you to own, not to mention the fact Oregon has one of the lowest rates as far as like hiring police officers and like availability of police officers. And he was basically saying like this is going to make our job 10 times harder because we're now having to allocate funds, sources, manpower to issuing fucking permits and doing stupid shit like that when we're already struggling enough as it is to do shit like standard police work.
Yeah.
So it's fucking stupid.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Let them. I say let them fucking do it because the people of fucking Oregon voted these fucking lawmakers in thing that they're gonna make our lives better. They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
they don't fucking care. They're just in it for the power.
I'm gonna make one solid point about why the fuck it is that these people don't care about you, because it's also the same lawmakers who made it legal for you to have in your possession act like less than a certain amount of like methamphetamines. It is legal, and I'm talking to my boy Seichow because he lives there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was telling Seichow, I was like, dude, get the fuck out of Oregon, bro. Come to Texas, man. Like, I know that's where your family's from. Your mom is there. Everyone's there, bro. But you're raising a family, and if you don't want to deal with the bullshit, dude, you're a Marine just like I am, and you're my boy. Shit, we literally came up together from boot camp. Like, you my boy. So, like, fucking come to Texas, man. Like, if you're pro 2A, get the fuck out of Oregon. Don't live in California. Don't live in fucking Oregon or New York or Illinois. All these other crazy Minnesota. Don't live in all these fucking states that are like that, dude. Like, Texas is fucking badass. And I fucking pray to the fucking good Lord above, please, for the love of Christ, do not let Beto become fucking governor of Texas.
Speaking of which, did you vote?
I've not as of yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure the voting is still open. We voted.
Did y'all vote?
We vote. And I will proudly say I don't fully support Abbott, but I did vote for him because I like his policies better than O'Rourke. But I also fucking hate O'Rourke.
Yeah. Beto O'Rourke is a pretentious fucking ass, dude. He is so fucking pretentious. And look, there are certain things about Abbott that I disagree with. Like, when it comes to the whole abortion thing, like,
yeah.
I have my stance on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people, I'm neither here or there for abortion. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just your fucking choice. If you are a person who believes in it, cool. If you don't believe in it, cool. Hey, whatever, man. Live your fucking life. But I still ultimately think that, that decision lies with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, when it comes down to it, I think there's a lot more to take into consideration, outside of the whole concept of religion itself. I think it has to deal with like the level of responsibility and the quality of life that a kid can have when they come out of the womb. And I only say that because I experienced that with a mother who, did all these fucking things, said all these things, and I experienced the things that me and my sisters went through when my mother wasn't ready. And that's because she did get married, she did the whole fucking thing, and it still fell apart because she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready to have a kid. And, at a certain point in my life, she blamed me for that.
Yeah, so, well, like they do say, a kid will make or break a relationship.
Yeah. But
there's no in between, there's no... Yes, we're off on a tangent, but this is shit we both get very passionate about. I hate couples. I really fucking hate couples. And if you're one of these couples, I don't hate you, but I think your ideology is fucking stupid. I hate the ideology of, man, we got a kid together, bro. I'm with it for the kid.
Fuck that.
You're fucking stupid. You're gonna ruin that fucking kid's life.
Because all that, and you know what? It's crazy because Bree suffers from the mental shit that she does because her parents stay together just for Bree. And now the whole bullshit of that is, we're together because, we were married under God and we can't get a divorce. We shouldn't get a divorce. It's wrong to get a divorce. Fuck that, dude. If you're not happy, it doesn't matter what you fucking view as far as religion. Look, I'm certain that if God's against divorce and you decide to get a divorce anyways because you need to be happy, you're fucking miserable, and you ultimately need to find somebody else, I'm certain God can forgive you. He died on the cross so he could forgive you for your fucking sins, right? All you're doing is getting a divorce, for fucking Christ's sake. It's not like you're out here murdering people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm certain you can show up at the pearly gates and be like, listen, my boy, about that divorce. Listen, man, I needed a mulligan. I swung and I missed, and I just needed to... listen, man, you don't die on the cross and shit. You've been there at some point. Maybe, I don't know your life like that. But listen, like, you see me, and after that divorce, I found somebody who made me happy. And I found where I actually needed to be. Divorce, I'm sorry, man. I think the whole idea that the church is against divorce is bullshit, man. Because, if divorce is part of your journey, then who the fuck is anybody to decide whether or not that's wrong? If heaven is real and God is real and all that shit's real, if you believe in that, then God would forgive you, would he not?
Yeah, you have a good point.
It's the same thing. It's okay. It's the same thing about, there's those people who say like, oh, if you kill yourself, you go to hell. I don't think so. If God can forgive, they literally say God can forgive you for anything. Murder, rape, all that other shit. And some of it, us being humans and the way we feel and the way that we feel, there are certain things that we do not believe to be, things that are forgiven. But that's why, in the idea of Catholicism, Christianity, God is who he is. He's the ultimate, right? And he can absolve you of those sins. But that's if you want to be absolved of those sins. If you're just a piece of shit and you do it because you enjoy it, then yeah, sure, you're going to go to hell. That's all there is to it. You're not going to be forgiven for that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're willing to give your life to God and you're willing to do all those things, at least this is what I'm told. I'm not a Christian, but this is what I've been told. That if you're willing to do all those things, then that you can be forgiven, right? So then if that's the case, then who the fuck is anybody to say anything about anything?
Sure.
I guess that's my point. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think anyways. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an ignorant piece of shit who doesn't know anything about God. But I have talking to people. I have talking to a friend of mine who is, he went to school to be a pastor and all that shit.
Oh, damn.
And we had this conversation. I was like, hey, you went to school to be a pastor and shit, right? I was like, let me holler at you. I said, because you know how I am. I'm real as fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're a pastor, you're the president, you're a janitor, if you're a fucking 2-year-old kid. We won't have the same conversation. I'll talk to a 2-year-old and be like, hey, man, listen, bro. Let me tell you about life, cuz. You know what I'm saying? But I had a talk with him, and everything that I said, he was like, you, although are not a Christian, you are the closest thing that a Christian should want to be. And he's like, it's crazy because you don't believe in the concept. Not necessarily don't believe in the concept of God, but you don't believe in him because of the experiences that you've gone through in life. But your views on things in general are the way that Christian people should think. But it's all been warped by society and everything else. If you think a certain way, you act, dress, whatever, that you're a horrible person or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I got told that by someone who's a pastor that I'm closer to a Christian than what most Christians are. So I'm just saying, man, there's something wrong with the motherfucking church and the way that people think.
Well, yeah, dude, we go to church relatively regularly. Not every Sunday, but we try to go. I think 3 out of 4 a month. You know what I mean?
I guess all right, man. Sometimes you oversleep, or sometimes you just want to, get up and make breakfast for the kiddos. You know what I'm saying? I'm certain God ain't gonna be like, "Hey, bitch ass nigga, listen, I don't count it on the calendar. You missed this many days. You got it? Where's your sick note? Where's your sick note? You ain't got one from the doctor? You going to hell?" I mean, it's not gonna be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're you know.
Well, anyways, so yeah, when we go to church. In general, I like to people watch.
Yeah,
I like to people watch.
Same.
It's really interesting. It's really interesting to see the way people dress and act and how they sound and how they talk to each other. And it's interesting. And my favorite part of, I guess you could say, of going to church is leaving. Not.
No, I understand.
Not in the sense of, I'm done with it.
Oh, thank God, yeah. Shit, yeah. Church is over. Right.
No, it's get into the parking lot and overhearing conversations of people being like, oh, God, I can't believe we got done with that shit. That was so boring. I fell asleep. Or, oh, I'm hungry. Fuck, why did that take so long? I'm like, dude, that was an hour.
Right.
That was an hour. And the church we go to is actually a pretty good church. They crack some jokes.
What church you go to?
Trinity.
See, when me and Brie were going, we were going to the TWC, Texas Worship Center.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the pastor dude over there, his name is Pastor Todd. I fuck with him. I'll fuck with him like that because
Carl Todd.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
he's a big old boy.
Yeah.
Big boy, yeah, big bald motherfucker.
Yeah, he's been at Trinity a couple times.
Yeah, I fuck with Pastor Todd. I fuck with him a lot because so Bree took me to the church on the Rock. It was me, her, and Katie. I wasn't fucking with it. It felt like a cult. It felt culty. It didn't feel real. A lot of what I was feeling and experiencing that bitch, it just felt weird. First off, I don't like going to church because I don't like going to most churches because people just look at me funny. You know what I'm saying? People look at me funny because...
Dude, have you ever gone to church with open carry? Mm-mm. You would think in fucking Texas that would be highly welcomed.
No.
Fuck no.
No.
I went open carry once.
Nope.
Got so many fucking like mean mugging looks. I'm like, motherfucker, say something. Like, this is the house of the Lord, but I'll send it to his house real fucking quick.
Yeah. And for me, it's more so because I don't look like what I believe the churches that we go to. You know, I ain't being racist, man, but I'm saying like a bunch of people in that motherfucker are white. Okay? And for those of you who are now seeing, you know, I clearly look Mexican as shit. You know, I don't talk like it, and I certainly don't act it. You know what I'm saying? But this big, beautiful fucking Don Pablo ass looking fucking mustache, you know what I'm saying? If I shaved all of this shit and just had the mustache, well, you would probably think I was straight from Mexico if I wasn't speaking. I'm not even fucking playing. Like, you would think I'm straight from Mexico. ¿Qué? ¿Que no habla inglés? No habla inglés, señor. No. Me no understand. No speak English. You know what I'm saying? You would probably think I look like that. But I get looks like that. Because, first off, with the church that we go to, there ain't a lot of Mexicans. There ain't a lot of Mexicans, there ain't a lot of black people. Secondly, when we were going in the summertime, I just go with like a regular t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever t-shirt I wear, for like wearing. You know what I'm saying? I would try to dress a little bit nicer, you know, maybe like a collared shirt or whatever, but I still have short sleeves. You can see my tattoos. You can see I have gauges. Most Christians don't have that shit because the big concept is you shouldn't tattoo your body. It's a temple. Motherfucker, if it's a temple, I want to hang art on that motherfucker. I'm going to cover the fucking walls in art. It's going to be a beautiful fucking temple.
Okay, so to interrupt you with something beautiful, and I love it, I'm going to make that into a t-shirt.
What? If my body's a temple, I'm going to cover that bitch in art?
Yep.
Fucking do it,
guys,
man.
that's going to be a t-shirt. That's going to be a t-shirt.
I'm fucking telling you, man. So
there's going to be a link. I swear to you, by the time I have this episode up, there's going to be a link in the description. Y'all go and get that fucking shirt because that is some beautiful ass shit. Because I don't have tattoos. I want tattoos, but I don't have any. And that's just beautiful. That right there, that was just beautiful.
I would say, I mean, you can't really tell because I'm wearing a long sleeve right now, but you've seen it. I'm fucking covered in tattoos.
Yeah,
I'm covered in tattoos, and
I love people who have tattoos. I love when I see people with tattoos because sometimes it's just a drunken night, and you can tell it's a drunken night.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can tell it's a drunken night. Oh, my homeboy does a tattoo. Let me do it for you. And do some bullshit. There's some that you can tell they spent some money on.
Yeah.
They spent some fucking money. And I'm like, that is fucking sick, bro. What is that?
I always find myself interacting with people. I see their tattoos. Like, I'm like, oh, hey, man, dude. Like, would you mind if I, like, you know, take a look at your art? That's how I always say it. I'll say, hey, man, can I look at your tattoos? Hey, man. I'm like, hey, man, can I take a look at your art? And they're like, oh, yeah, for sure. And I'll be like, damn, dude, like, that's fucking beautiful. Where'd you get that done? You know, they'll tell me, I'm like, oh, dude, that's fucking badass, man. That's badass. You know, what made you get that? You know, I always ask. You know, for some people, it's, you know, hey, I just thought it looked cool. There's some people like, hey, yeah, I got it because of, you know, this reason or whatever the fucking case is.
Yeah.
But I find tattoos to be very interesting. They don't always have to tell a tale, but more often than not, they do. Even if you got it just because you thought it looked cool, that just shows where your mindset was when you got the tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But anyway, so yeah.
So,
a lot of Christians, if they do have tattoos, they do hide it. Like people who go to church, they do hide it.
I don't hide that shit.
They do hide that. I have seen a few people with like neck tattoos and shit like that, and you can see it.
Right, but it's not like the person who shows up with full fucking sleeves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but generally, like I have noticed. I paid attention to this. I have noticed there's a couple times. I'm sure the guy did have a full sleeve, but he had a long sleeve shirt on, and the sleeve came back a little bit, and you can see the start of the tattoo. And I was like, this motherfucker got a sleeve.
And see, I remember, so we went to go watch a movie last night with Julia Roberts and George Clooney. Yeah, I did. It was an interesting movie. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, because it was between that and Black Adam. I'm like, yo, let's go see Black Adam. What the fuck? I'm trying to see The Rock. I'm trying to see The Rock do the Rock thing. I'm trying to see them big ass muscles. I love him. Not like gay, but like, bro, let me see your muscles, bro. Like, you sexy and shit. But not like that. Like, bro, you like, yo, you inspire me. I want to be fucking not that big, but I mean, I want to be a little ripped. Like, man, fuck y'all. Anyways, I'm saying, so anyways, we were watching the previews, and there was this one is about this pastor. This apparently is based on a true story where this pastor started reaching out. This was during the 60s and the 70s when there was a lot of hippies.
Yeah.
And in that particular instance, this church was like, oh, yeah, no, damn hippies, they should take a bath. The whole common saying, fucking hippies, they need a bath. They need a bath. They ain't even wearing shoes. But the whole concept was, he was saying something to his wife. He was like, if the Lord wants me to understand these people, then I need to talk to one of these people in person. And shit you not, 15 seconds later, someone knocked on the door, and it was a hippie. And the hippie was all like, dude, I get good vibes from this house. And like gave him a hug, and it was on the back. It was like, I love Jesus and all this stuff or stuff. And he started saying, he's like, you wonder why your churches are so empty. Because for us, for the hippies or whatever, like, we'll go to any door that's open right now. The doors of your churches, they're shut. They're shut to us. So then he decided to take a risk. And as he started taking that risk and started bringing and including those people, the older people, more conservative people, started leaving the church. Oh, you can't believe you're letting those people in here. They're doing this, they're doing that. I can't believe you're doing that. And it wound up, I guess, apparently being a really big thing where he's reached a lot of fucking people because he was willing to really, I guess, bring religion to what it actually is. It doesn't matter what the fuck you look like. It doesn't matter what... I hate that fucking term of wear your Sunday's best. Your Sunday's best may not be somebody else's. Somebody may not have a fucking suit and tie to wear to church. Some people might just have a ripped up fucking pair of sweatpants and, a dirty shirt because they're homeless. But if they want to come fucking receive the word of the Lord, these motherfuckers shouldn't be getting dirty looks, but they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have those kinds of clothes because you're working a minimum wage job and all you have is just some blue jeans and a t-shirt that you bought from Walmart, and that's your Sunday's best, those are the nicest clothes that you fucking have, then who the fuck is anybody else to judge somebody like that? And that drives me fucking insane, bro.
Well, like, have you seen that? There's a couple points I want to make. The first one is, have you seen that picture of the dad who took his kid to the basketball game? Like, he's a coal miner, and dude is covered in like soot and looks like a homeless dude. He looks fucked up.
Yeah,
but he got front row seats. He's there with his kid. They're all on like court side and everything, and like it became this huge thing. And then they're like, "Why are you dressed like that?" Kind of. And then basically all the questions were like kind of beating around the bush, but they were like, "Why didn't you go home and take a shower?"
Right.
And then he was like, I just got off of work. My son wants to go see the basketball game. Come to basketball.
Right.
I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, yo, if I go home and take a shower, maybe he misses a part of the game. Maybe I wind up taking a shower and I get really tired and I'm like, hey, let's try next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, you know what? We're already out. Fuck it, I look like shit, but you know what? Yeah, let's go watch the basketball game. Yeah, I'll take you. Come on, let's go.
Exactly. Like, it didn't fucking matter what he looked like. He was there for his son.
The concept was he took his son to go see a fucking a basketball game.
Yeah.
That's not something a lot of people really do with their kids. The whole interaction between kid and parent nowadays is so fucking far gone. Now the concept is now with your kids like, oh, you go visit a friend or something. Hey, here's my phone. Play on the phone. Fucking go away. Say, hey, mommy and daddy, you're tired. Here's a phone. Here's a tablet. Here's a fucking game. Go play. Get the fuck out of my head. But do you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of like, hey, Kids, get your fucking shoes on. Come on, we're going for a walk.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Get your fucking ass off the game. We're gonna go fucking play at the park. We're gonna go fly a kite. We're gonna go fishing. We're gonna go hunting. We're gonna go fucking get a ice cream and just sit and talk. That shit doesn't really happen nowadays, and it's missing from their family units, and it's affecting kids a lot more than you think. Because kids need an outlet. They need to be able to you need to be able to talk to your kid, right? And you want your kid, you always want that kid to respect you, but if you want that open line of communication, you want to start trying to talk to them from when they're young. Even if you don't understand what the fuck that kid just said, if he was like, man, I didn't, and then poop was everywhere, and then we went and got the car, and then the Legos were on the floor, and we had a Nintendo. It's like, yeah, Nintendo, what the fuck did you just say to me? But to them, in their mind, they're like, man, this adult is interacting with me. This adult is interacting with me. I can talk to them. They'll laugh. They'll give me feedback. And that shit feeds into when you become an adult. Hey, as an adult, or as you start coming into adulthood with things that are a little bit more difficult conversations. Hey, my friend wants me to go to this party. And they said that there's going to be, alcohol, drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to have that conversation. Or, hey, I really like this girl. We've been dating for a little bit, and I think we might, maybe try to, play just the tip. And I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, the whole thing, people don't understand. It really fucking feeds into communication later on in life. If you can establish a good line of communication before they're even aware of what the fuck that means, your kids will always be willing to talk to you. Your kids will always be willing to tell you the truth. Not maybe always, but probably I'd say 80% of the time. And even when they're hesitating, if you just give them that little pep talk like, hey, look, I know maybe you got some shit going on you want to talk about, but look, I'm always here for you. I love you and I care about you. And I need you, if you need to talk, I'm not going to judge you. I just want to make sure you take all things into consideration. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Yeah. So, it's something that's really missing, and people don't understand. It affects the family union more than you think.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that said, guys, we're going to take a quick little break because we've been going for quite a while, and we'll be back, and we'll finish up this episode, and hopefully I don't fuck this up like I did last time.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys, we are back. So we had to take a quick little break and be on our phones like kids.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Don't be upset with us.
Or be upset. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Bitches.
So as we were scrolling through our phones, the Lotto is now up to 1.9 billion. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of fucking money.
It was saying the payout, like after taxes, whatever, would be like 938 million.
I'd be happy with that.
I'd be very happy with half of that.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Yeah, it's... Oh, God. Whoever wins that, I feel like is going to be a dumbass and blow it all on some crazy, stupid shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man.
Be broke. But it's like, what's the percentage? Like 85% of people who win the lottery are like broke within like a year.
Dude, that's not the big statistic. It's something like 70% of people who get the over the lifetime span, like they choose the 30-year payout as opposed to the full cash value. Those people actually have like a 75 to 80% chance that they will die within the first year of that payout, their first year payout.
What?
Yeah.
That I did not know.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you gotta live underneath the radar. You don't tell nobody fucking anything.
Uh-huh.
Fuck that, dude.
Just like you see the video of that dude who like went and accepted like the check, whatever, for when the lottery wins. And he had the what is it? Fuck. Ghost face mask on. You see that?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he went like they wanted to televise it and everything. He was like, I'm only going on if I can wear a mask.
Yep.
They're like, sure. And he put a fucking ghost face mask on, and he was like, saying a word. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not showing skin. I'm signing this shit, saying that the money's mine, and I'm leaving. And, like, the dude disappeared.
No. Got to do it that way, man. I would not want that shit publicized either. Like, fuck that. Fuck that shit. No, sir.
So again, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody. But the people close would know. They would know.
Oh, yeah.
They would know. Anyway, so moving on past that, you guys may have noticed I am wearing one of our shirts. This was a prototype, and I'm glad I did it as a prototype because I fucked up the design. I wanted to kind of blend a little more seamlessly and not be two different shades of black.
Yeah.
That sounds like a porno.
Jesus.
I have redesigned the shirt. It is a lot more, I guess you could say, streamlined. That the edges and shit are a lot more clear, but I still like wearing the shirt. The material is actually really soft. I like it.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. And again, guys, there'll be a link in the description, and I am working on the new shirt as we are taking our break for Fabian's Temple. I think that's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it Fabian's Temple.
Yeah.
For all those who love wearing tattoos. Like, okay, you remember those Ed Hardy shirts and shit?
Yeah.
That we used to wear all the time? Yeah. I thought those were cool. Kind of tacky, but cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the whole art styles, you know, like real, like American traditional type of fucking shit, you know, like maybe, yeah, it's more like American traditional style. And, you know, nothing against American traditional, you know, the people who wear it, you know, they wear it well. It's just, it doesn't vibe with me. And I can appreciate the art behind American traditional, but I like more the style that I like, which is like trash polka and like traditional Japanese. Between those two styles, I think those are my two favorite styles of tattoos, is the traditional Japanese and the trash polka. Trash polka is one of those things, like, either you really like it or you really fucking hate it, because it's not like anything else out there. You know what I'm saying? It looks more like someone just put some art on your fucking arm, as opposed to, you know, a more like, because most tattoos, when you get them, they have more like more of a structure. You know, like traditional Japanese, it's structured. You know what you're looking at. Where trash polka. I mean, the word trash polka. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole tattoo style originated in Germany. It didn't even originate here in the United States, and I didn't really know what trash polka was until one of my sergeants, and initially when I was at that unit, he was a corporal and he went to pick up sergeant, but he disappeared. Like, he was, I guess he took some terminal leave and just bounced for a good little bit right before he was getting ready to come, you know, get out of the Marine Corps, and he showed up with like a week left. And he had a fucking, just full fucking, just from here down, trash polka tattoo. And I was like, what the fuck is that? That looks cool. And he was like, yeah, this is, it's trash polka, right? And I was like, dude, that looks fucking badass, dude. So then I really started looking at the art style just in general. And I was like, dude, this is really fucking cool. So, yeah, trash polka, man. There's not a lot of people who specialize in it, but it looks cool. It looks real cool, dude. So,
yeah, we like tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
I will soon get one, hopefully, eventually. Anyways, so back to the shirts, guys. Back to the merch and stuff that we have. We do have, like, water bottles, coffee mugs, some more stickers. You know, like, you know, we have some of these. Some other ones, some for Fabian's. I even created a mouse pad with Fabian's banner logo on there.
Hell yeah.
I think it looks dope as shit. I like it. We got some socks.
We do got socks.
With Fabian's banner, I am working on some other sock ideas. Kind of trying to think of what to come up with, guys. With the winter coming up and the holidays, I do trying to put some stuff out there like that. Everything that we do have so far is in the description below. Everything that we produce, everything every manufacturer I'm going through, I am trying my very hardest to make sure that they are American based, US based. I have gone out of everything we've gone, none of it is from like China, none of it's from Poland or Germany or anything like that, but they are manufacturers out there who are listed that say, hey, we can make this for this price. Typically, they're a longer shipping date. They're a little more pricing for shipping. But then on the other hand, typically the American-made ones are a little more expensive manufacturer costs, but they're cheaper shipping. So it's kind of
balances out, kind of.
So I would rather spend a little more money for the production cost, for it to be an American-made product for you guys. So I will make that vow to y'all. Everything we produce, everything store-wise, merch-wise, will be at the very most American-made, to the most of our abilities. We don't exactly own a factory. We're going through a third party to do this, but they are based here in America. Everything we do, we try to keep it mostly Texas-based. We do love America, though, but we are some proud Texans.
Yeah, hell yeah, we are.
Yes, and if you're not from Texas, because we do have some of you guys are not from Texas, come give us a visit.
Yeah, come visit our great state.
I think you'll like it. You'll have fun. Come shoot some guns.
Hell yeah.
Drink some whiskey. It's fun.
Damn right. Drink some fucking Texas-made beer.
Exactly. Some good old holiday cheer.
Yep. If you're here during the holidays. If not, drink some Shiner. Drink some Ziggin.
Mm-hmm. Drink some of that good old Devil's Backbone.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to last month, man. That stuff is delicious.
It is fucking great.
Fabian, would you like to throw in your Twitch?
Oh, yeah. Guys, go visit us over there at twitch.com/RPGs. I know I've been absent the past couple of weeks, just with Modern Warfare being in the state that it is with it. So those of you who play video games, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 did release, I think, all of like a week ago. And I just more or less, I mean, I already played the campaign. Bree started her campaign playthrough on the stream. But for majority of the part, a lot of what I'm doing right now is just like camo grinding and trying to rank up weapons and shit like that. But it's all in core. It's all in core game modes. And if you know me, and you know how I play, I do not fucking play core. I fucking hate core. So a lot of the grind I'm going through is extremely painful, and I have very colorful language. So I've been trying to avoid putting shit like that on stream because it makes me very angry. So, I mean, I am by no means like any of these other, a lot of the Call of Duty content creators, that are like, basically have already unlocked the mastery camo, or Ryan, they've gotten every gun gold, every gun platinum, every gun a polyatomic, and unlocked the mastery camo. I'm not even fucking close. I think I'm like 5 assault rifles in and 1 battle rifle gold. So, I mean, it's a slow fucking grind because for me, I hate having to just dump magazine after, say like half of a magazine and the motherfucker doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? And then someone just pops up, shoots the person, then they get the kill. But I get like, it's like 75 XP for the assist. And it's like, that didn't count for anything towards my fucking gun camo. Like, fuck, man. It's annoying as fuck. But, I am going to try to bring it back. I was playing through Vampire for, the Halloween season, but I am going to finish that just because I do think it's, in general, an interesting game. I do like the whole concept of being able to upgrade myself as a vampire. And just kind of going from there. But we'll try to bring some other content to the channel. I was planning on doing God of War Ragnarok, but I do not currently have the funds for that. So, because of that, that's going to be on hold for a little bit until I'm able to get that in order. Just, holiday season, have to buy presents for everybody. Me and Bree are trying to save what money we can before we head up to Minnesota for a couple of months. And, ultimately right now I'm having to prioritize certain things over, dedicating, or allocating certain funds to bringing content to the channel. So I'll still continue to try to bring content to the channel. Of course, I am going to start trying to play some multiplayer games just so you guys can get my overall just my overall thoughts on what I think about the game. And then, of course, whenever Warzone 2 and DMZ come with the Season 1 update, I am going to be covering that content. I'm actually really extremely excited, not for Warzone 2, but for DMZ, because there is a game out there that's supposed to be like a Escape from Tarkov. So I'm extremely interested. I'm intrigued, I would say, at the very least, to see how that game plays. So yeah, you guys come out, follow the Twitch, the YouTube channel, all of the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter is what we're most active on. So if you want to ask us a question, or if you think there's a game that we should play, definitely DM us on Twitter and give your recommendations. You want to interact with us, that's how you do it. So, yeah.
Guys, link to his Twitch will be in the description down below. We appreciate y'all so much for going and following. How many followers are you at now?
I think we lost a couple. I think we were like at 718. We haven't lost that much. We've literally only lost like 2. But we're like 718, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, so we only lost 2. But we're at like 718, so it's not that bad.
It's getting there, though. It's getting there.
So, yeah, we're still trying to work our way towards 800 and 900 and, again, eventually 1,000 and trying to go... Again, the whole plan is to try and make this a career path so that way I don't have to worry about punching the fucking card every single day and worrying about whether or not my performance at work is up to par with company standards. It fucking drives me insane and I fucking hate it, but... puts food on the table and it pays the bills. So until I'm able to financially support me and Bree taking that certain career path, once the channel hits a certain I guess level of momentum, once it hits that, then yeah, maybe I can take a look at leaving the workforce in that capacity. But until such time, I gotta kind of just do what I gotta do.
Yeah, that's really the whole name of the show, blue collar.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. It's not the prettiest of jobs. It's not the prettiest of work. It's not what you want to do. It's not anything like that. It's just
what you gotta do.
What you gotta do. What you gotta do to take care of your family, take care of your home. That's just what you gotta do as a blue collar person, and that's what we're all about here.
I know, that's right.
For us, yeah, kind of in the same boat. I would love for this channel to take off a lot more. I would love for the Spotify to take off more in the store. It helps us out a lot. Anything you guys buy on there, stickers, guys. Stickers are a couple bucks. They help us out a little bit. We'll split. Me and Fabian are gonna be splitting the profits. 50-50, and we're trying to build this. We're trying to build this, and y'all who have especially been following us through Spotify have known that we have gradually been growing. YouTube is getting a little bit better. I'm still figuring that shit out. I'm actually paying for good software now, so I can actually edit and shit and do things a little bit better than I was. Coming up with more ideas for you guys, some stupid shit that I want to do. So hopefully it'll all work out, and I appreciate you guys for supporting us.
Absolutely. Again, we make this content for you guys, and again, we're always humbled. It doesn't matter how big or small the channel is. We're humbled by everybody who does come out and watches the YouTube and comes and listens to us on Spotify. That stuff is greatly appreciated. And again, we're very, very thankful for the opportunity to create content for you guys. Make you guys laugh, cry, pissed off, whatever the case is. If you're listening and you're liking the content, then this is for you.
Yeah, and we'll have more coming along the way. We'll have some more guests on, and Who knows? Maybe we can have some old guests that haven't been here in a while, and maybe
Yeah.
I can twist their arm and get their asses here.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. But until then, guys, y'all be safe, love one another, and as always,
Make love loudly and make war silently.